Hello family, how are you guys today? Sending peace, love, and light to you guys. Alrighty, so let's get into the read. I do have a channel message, and it is, as you already see, someone has the gift or ability to sense death. So yes, let's get into it. Let me pull a card and we shall proceed. So I do have channel messages, obviously, but yeah, let me pull a card. I hope you guys are well. Ashe. All right. Okay. So the card we have is oversensitivity. Beautiful. So that goes in hand with the message. All right. So let's see. So the first thing I have for you guys is the angels of death. So if you are called to this message, if you feel connected in any way, you are considered an angel of death here. I'm also getting the Reaper's Club or the Reaper's Crew. I'm also getting morbid energies. So you could find yourself in this very more so connected to the deceased. I'm also getting mediumships or just staying in tune or having the ability rather to interpret what the deceased or roaming spirits are saying. So oversensitivity in the building. Let's get into it. And let's see. All right, so the first thing I have here is providence. So this is the protective care of God or of nature as a spiritual power. So I'm getting an energy where you will always have a natural, I'm hearing essence or some form of auric shield around you. I'm literally getting either God, spirit, or nature is always going to be near you. I'm hearing chaperone. I'm also getting guidance. Everything around you will always be in cohesion with your day-to-day life. I'm also getting an interpretation of spirit. So anything that you're wondering, anything that you're seeking, or guidance in general is coming directly, I'm hearing strictly from source here. So you are always protected either by God, spirit, or nature, period. I'm also seeing here death manipulation. So you do have the ability to directly induce death into beings, objects, or concepts. So you may sense that your tongue, I'm getting sharp tongues. I'm also getting very profound thoughts or very loud thoughts here. You may find that a lot of what you think comes into fruition. So this could even be a sense of, I'm hearing manipulation or manifestation. I'm also getting the ability to telepathically communicate or induce thoughts into others, feelings onto others. So that is a concept that you should be aware of here. I'm also getting being careful with that because it is powerful. It is an ability of yours. I'm also getting the like I said, the ability to directly induce death into objects, people, places, things here. You need to be consciously aware of the things that are taking place. I'm hearing around you, I'm hearing outside of you here. A lot of the things, I'm getting like karma or judgment. Some of you guys could be literal walking judgment, or a part of your gift, your purpose is to literally serve some form of getting like contracts or soul contracts or timeline endings. This is a part of who you are or what you can do. I'm also getting, if you're not ready for it, then don't do it. It says here also the feeling sensation, or you have a feeling sensation of touch in response to sound. So this speaks about synesthesia, and we will get into that in a moment, but I'm literally getting that. It's basically, let me reread it again. It says feeling sensations of touch in response to sound. So this is a very high, like it says, sensitivity, but I'm also getting the ability to interpret, let's just say sound in the replacement of feeling, or taste in the replacement of touch. These are neurochemical abilities that are considered quote unquote disorders, but it's your level of interpretation that's not found amongst others here. So a lot of you guys, like I said, I'm gonna get into it in a minute, but with this synesthesia ability, you basically have the ability, you may realize this is something that you do basically like this is like, it's not necessarily imagined, it's more so like involuntary. So when you realize that you hear a sound, or you hear a piano, let's just say that you hear a piano sound and it makes you taste grapes or makes you see the color purple, that is basically the synesthesia, let's just say, ability. So yeah, let's continue, shall we? We also have a death wish or a dying wish. I'm getting something about, I'll pull a card, but I'm getting something about with this dying wish, people on their dying, I'm getting like their deathbed or their last few moments or before death departure here. You have the ability to, like, I'm hearing gift someone like their final wish. This could even be coming back to life. I'm also getting reincarnation or guiding someone to the light. I'm also getting like their last or final breaths. You have the ability to talk to someone, or like it's like applying pressure or either ease in that moment. So take it how it resonates here, or take it how you want it, apply it how you want it here. You have this ability. It's like I can grant you a wish, or I can curse you. This is a very powerful ability. This is also very deadly, obviously. All right, so now let's get back into it. These are highly sensed beings or highly sensed brains here. Your brain is highly developed. I'm also getting your sensibility, like it says your sensitivity, but your sensibility, I'm getting like something regarding, it can be dangerous in a sense, and it can also come off as a curse, but it's like, it's an ability only like 1 in 2,000 you possess this, especially with this synesthesia ability. Legit 1 in 2,000 people possess this. So yeah, it can seem, like I said, like a curse, but it's a gift, and I'm hearing it's a gift from God here. You're always protected. Okay, so let's continue. Oh, let me pull a card. I'm also getting something about sensing illnesses within people, or sensing like I'm hearing a foul smell. You have the ability to detect, or I'm hearing decode. I'm also getting like something regarding like I'm hearing your olfactory tracts, which is your nose. This system, this part of your system, I'm getting like that's your ability, or that's a part of this awareness when it comes to detecting what's about to happen to someone, or what's coming, or what's in somebody. I'm literally getting, you can sense sicknesses or cancers, or someone's about to catch a cold. You can sense it, you can smell it, you can hear it. This is a very deep awareness here, and this is also something, like I said, it's involuntary. It's not imagined. It's just something that you know. I'm also getting staying healthy, staying clean. Yeah, the 5 of Wands, or keeping safe away from this, or making sure that you're protecting your psyche. I'm also getting something about your throat or your vernacular. So your expression, or your level of expression, should always be kept clean and clear. I'm also getting your pathway, or like your esophagus, something regarding like this trachea area. You need to keep it clean. You need to keep it like, I'm getting like clear of like congestions, or like mucuses, or like I'm also hearing foul odors. So brushing your tongue is significant here. All of this is in cohesion, or correspondence rather, with this ability, this gift. Okay, I see here immune to all diseases, toxins, and drugs, or anything related to life and death. So all wounds and injuries are healed instantly. I'm also getting, you have the ability to heal your own wounds, or your own scars or bruises here. You may feel that when you touch yourself, or when you touch a scar or a bump or a pimple, or some form of like scrape, burn, by you placing your hands, I'm literally getting like an alchemical process. By you placing your hands upon this spot here, it legit heals it, or it transmutes it. I'm also getting like diluting. You may dilute the chemical, or you may dilute the burn, the whatever it is that's on your skin. It could be a rash. You have the ability to, like, I'm getting like a bacteria imbalance. You have the ability to readjust or reconstruct something, the life of it. I'm also getting like the ability to, like, I'm getting like hugs. You could heal someone through hugging them or shaking their hand. People feel like lively or replenished after being in contact with you. I'm also getting, in order for you to have been a healer or to be a healer, because this is present, you had to be wounded. Okay, so you're instantly immune to diseases, toxins, or drugs. I'm also getting, you don't get poisoned, or you can't get poisoned, or like I said, I'm hearing abstract process. There's something about nature or God, the presence around you or amongst you or embodied within you, that is ultimately like you're protected from any like disaster. So yeah. I'm also seeing here immortality applies to not only the body, but the mind and the soul. So it says here as well as rendering the user truly absolute powers. So being you are immortal, and a lot of the things that you experience or encounter, it doesn't affect you or it doesn't stop you. It cannot like harm you or hurt you in any way here. You also embody this absolute power, which means like this perfection. So I'm getting something about your body being like supernatural. You could be a supernatural force or being here. I'm also getting unstoppable or invincible. I'm also getting like war, something about a war baby or a war god, or having the ability to sustain extreme pressures or circumstances. I don't know, situations. It doesn't matter. You're going to live. You're gonna see tomorrow. It doesn't matter. I see here it can never be removed, nor can the user's existence be removed from timelines. I'm also getting, no matter what someone tries to do to you, the moon, you will always surpass. Yeah, especially with this 9 of Cups, you will always outdo, or you'll always, I'm getting like an apotropiac, which is the ability to basically like invert negative or ill will sent to you, or projections, death, anything that someone sends to you or does to you behind your back. I'm literally getting, you'll feel it, but you'll have the ability. I just seen 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a process. It's an alchemical process. Thank you, Spirit. You have this ability to basically transmute or alter whatever the effect is causing onto you. I'm also getting something eating or decaying at someone's flesh. It says here electrical activity or visions. So this is also in regards to a precognitive ability or premonitions, visuals. I'm also getting daydreaming or just envisioning somebody, like someone could be standing in front of you and you have the ability to basically like examine their body, their soul, their spirit, and detect what's going on inside. I'm also getting, you have the ability to like, I'm hearing a level. You can discern the level of in which someone is like operating. So this could even be like their health. This could be like their wealth. This could be their spiritual level. This could be their level of comprehension, their IQ level. You have the ability to legit like I'm getting like a diagnostic here. You could be like some form of doctor or scientist or chemist here naturally. I'm also getting like Reiki healers or shamans or holistic practitioners. I'm also getting like sports medicine. You may realize this, you have like a natural ability to just heal, or you're attracted to healing. Okay, let me pull a card. Yeah, I see here the Queen of Cups. I'm also getting the ability to feel, or an intensity. You always sense something, or you can always, I'm getting pressure. The pressure could be high, or something about pressure being at an all-time high is significant here. I'm also getting if someone is sickly or if someone is like about to die, or if you can like sense like a car accident or somebody like something bad or terrible is about to happen. I'm also getting natural events or a natural death or a natural cause. You can pick up on these more easier as opposed to like an overdose or like manslaughter. Like you're more so tapped into like the natural deaths or natural causes of death as opposed to like unpredicted deaths or like undetermined deaths here. So be aware of that here. Pay attention to if you can, yeah, I see here in my veins. I'm also getting you can read veins or you can read like blood pressure. You can tell if someone's blood pressure is aroused. You can tell if someone is uncomfortable. You can feel, these are senses. This is your sensibility here. This is the overall message, oversensitivity. That's the overall like core. That's the core of this, your senses. I'm also getting a sixth sense. But I was going to say, if you can sense or if you can detect if someone's like, I don't know, their brain, the neurons are like getting like seizures or like Alzheimer's, if you can sense all of this, you want to tell them. I'm getting like this is a part of your gift, or this should be a part of like your purpose in life, helping people, or like I'm getting like a natural diagnostic here. I'm also getting like practitioners. This is just like something you should actually consider. I'm also getting like swelling feet, gray matter. Yeah, this is your brain basically alarming you of this. I'm also getting if someone, if you're receiving like premonitions or visions of someone like getting hurt or they're endangered in any way, it's true and you should actually warn them. I'm also getting warning before destruction. I see people not believing you or wanting to like listen to you here. This is just something you can't control. I see here I can teach you something exactly. If they don't want to listen to you, then just move on. I'm literally getting at least you warned them. This could be happening to someone in their life here, or someone is about to experience this here. If someone doesn't want to take your advice, then just let it be. I'm literally getting so be it. I'm also getting you're on your deathbed or you're about to die, and it's like someone doesn't want to hear you. Someone doesn't want to consider it. Someone just wants to consider living life, or someone just doesn't care. Someone's reckless. I see here alpha brain waves. I'm also getting high tech. You have a high-tech mind. I'm also getting like quick thinkers or like problem solvers, strategy or learning to strategize, learning how to get your way out of like issues or like sticky situations. I'm also getting learning how to revive yourself or rejuvenate yourself. You may have experienced or nearly experienced or encountered death situations. I'm getting you have survived multiple times. I also see here a sapiosexual, so this is intellect. This is intellect. This is speaking amongst like intelligence. Okay, let's continue. So you do have a precognitive ability here. It also says left-handed people, so if you are left-handed, this is highly considerate for you. I'm also getting if you are left-handed, you're a right brain thinker. If you're right-handed, you're a left brain thinker. I'm also hearing exercise. There's something about you needing to exercise your mind or your brain waves, or I'm getting like building strength or some form of muscle. This could be literally your brain. Your brain is a muscle. Some of you guys may be called to like practice or study or even like invest into something new here. Maybe getting new subjects. Yeah, look at this: mind, behavior, mobility, and character or structure. Yeah, this is your spirit guides telling you that it's about that time. That's what I'm getting here. I also see here it's also found in women. If you're a woman, this is you're on a more higher rate to being I'm getting like you're on a more higher, you're highly at risk for embodying this ability here. Women, I'm also getting like the Queen of Cups again. Intuitive. Women are naturally intuitive here, or they can sense when something is off. I'm also getting if you have babies, you know when your child is about to get sick, or you know when your child is sad. Someone is a very good detector. I'm literally getting a detector. This is your senses or your sixth sense, your intuition. It says projective synesthesia. Now we're getting into the synesthesia abilities. So we have projective synesthesia and then associative synesthesia. It's a weird word, but yeah, with the projective synesthesia, that basically corresponds with your 5 senses. So like I said, some of you guys can hear colors, or you can smell like names, or you can like taste words. This is like your ability, and this is a very, I'm hearing like a sick fantasy. I'm also getting the ability to like detect if someone's intentions are like ill. I'm getting ill-willed or not. I'm also getting integrity. These are like the things that, this is the core. Like I said, it's like as within as without. So your core is sensitivity. You're also, you have the ability to detect someone's sensuality or their morality here. I'm getting something about just knowing people or knowing others. It's because you know yourself, or you have mastered the mind. I also see here red wine. I'm getting spirits or roaming spirits here, or the embodiment of a spirit. This could be something you're encountering at this time here. This could be scary. You have precognition abilities. This could be scary, or you're gonna be like it's gonna shake you up. Clear sentience, the ability to like also solve mysteries of the past or how people died. You're gonna know naturally, just by feeling, just by touch, what happened or how something went down, what's about to take place in the future. I'm also getting migraines, or like it's like once you receive a migraine, or this like getting like a pulsating agony, like there's something that's gonna like, even like your eye could be hurting. There's something regarding like your upper features, or something about like your genetic makeup up here that's gonna like basically communicate to you that's you're about to receive information. And once you feel this, once you taste this, or once you smell this, you know that you're now about to be, or you should be aware, or you should be open to what you're about to experience. So be aware of that here. For example, I feel the need to give you guys an example. If you begin to taste like blood, just know that you're now about to witness something, or you're about to bear witness a situation that you need to be aware of, or that you need to be you need to stay open to it. Keep your eye open, keep your nose up. There's something about that. So start to like pay attention to your abilities here, or your communication. This could also be your nervous system, or your central nervous system. A lot of these autonomic abilities basically happen like involuntary. So take note of that, is what I'm getting here. I keep getting left-handed people, or something about being a left brain thinker. Highly pathological as well, as what I'm hearing. I'm also getting someone who is like I said, a morbid, or you're just interested in the deceased, or in the sickly, or in like very dark energies or subjects, topics here. This is a part of your realm. You know what I'm saying? This is a part of where you're from, where you guys roam, your ancestors. This is where you guys play. I see here sparks and electrical activity. Literally, I just said that. Visions, premonitions, precognitive abilities here. You guys are just so tapped in that a lot of the times your life may seem darker, or it may come off as darker, as opposed to love, light, peace. It's because you're so considerable, or your imagination is so considerable. You should know that this is just not, it's far-fetched, is what I'm hearing. I see here, yeah, let me continue, sorry, with the projective synesthesia. That is in regards to like tasting words or feeling sounds. It's like your senses basically cross-firing, or the neurochemical pathway, something is not, it's not aligning as it should, where you would hear like Bob and you would think B-O-B. Some people would hear Bob and think the color red. You know what I'm saying? It's like your neurological activity is basically like cross-firing, or they're like confusing. This could also be like a neurological disorder here, but like I said, it could seem like a curse, but it's actually a gift. This is a prize, this is a possession, okay? So work with it and learn to master. See here, all mind, no matter. I'm also getting Lucy. Lucy had the ability to like, she had like this x-ray vision on her sister. There was a scene from the movie, you should go watch it here. This is in correspondence to you. Once she began to unlock a 10% of her mind, she basically was able to like read people or the body language. This could also be auras for you. You can sense what's off within a person. She was telling her sister, your kidneys are failing. If you were to take this, this, and this, you would survive. If you change your lifestyle and eat right, you can live. You will live longer. I'm getting like this is a situation with you, or this is pertaining to you guys here. I just seen let death seize them. Yeah, like I said, if someone doesn't want to take consideration, if you're trying to warn someone, hey, I think you should stop eating this, or hey, I think you should stop drinking that, it looks like it's not helping you or it's not benefiting you, or hey, I think you should really just change this about yourself because it's just you being genuine. If they don't want to accept that like fact, then your spirit guides are just gonna like push you forward, or like, I don't know, switch your focus onto something else. And it's like people are gonna, it's like they're gonna miss you when you're gone, or it's gonna be like too late. It's too late. I'm also getting associative synesthesia, which is it's in regards to your imagination. So a lot of you guys may realize this is the right brain thinkers. Your imagination is highly hearing spontaneous or optimistic, creative, or even like I'm also hearing analytical. So this is also like a lot of your observations are perceived. The way you perceive life is like more animated. So a lot of the things that you know is like interpreted different from like the average person, right? So associative synesthesia basically is in regards to your memory. It's more of a memory, what you remember something to be. And when you think of water, you instantly see the color blue. You know, when you think of the sky, you instantly think of a white big cloud. This is your regarding to your imagination here. I think the projective synesthesia is more of like an inclined version of this ability as opposed to the associative synesthesia. And then we have here 1 in every 2,000 people, like I said, possesses this ability. And it's basically on a scientific term here. It says 2 senses are perceived simultaneously or joined perceptions. It also says basically it's where you taste, touch, or you're able to interpret, or I'm hearing encounter. Okay, so there's something about what you're encountering is perceived completely different as opposed to how it's supposed to be perceived. But how can someone tell you what you know versus what you're seeing? Like, you can't tell me I see blue and I'm seeing yellow. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone can't tell you what you are perceiving. It's your brain. There's something special about your mind here. I keep getting like also your prefrontal cortex, which is like it helps you maneuver, it helps your mobility. I'm also hearing your metabolic system here, you know, your involuntary systems that just run, they naturally occur, you know, without like voluntary I don't know, consideration. These are things that just happen or they take place on their own. I'm getting something about that, but I do see here, yeah, it's like when people, it says take it up with the gods, okay? It says here, when people basically, like, you can hear colors or you can taste sound, or it says you can see songs, you're able to like basically perceive something that you're seeing more so on a supernatural scale. So no one can sit here and tell you that's not what it is. Like, nigga, that's what I see. That's just how it's gonna be. That's what I'm getting. I'm also getting don't reject this or don't deny what you're seeing. It's just what it is. Okay, let me get some water in my system. I'm also getting your subconscious memory here is highly significant to your prefrontal cognitive abilities here. So a lot of the times where you are like in a childish energy or more playful energy, I should say, a lot of this is basically being dictated from your memory, or I'm getting like these beings, or you guys have a very, I'm hearing spongy part of your brain is very spongy, so it's very developed, and it's, I'm hearing elusive. I'm also getting like it can't be like negated, like you can't just stick to one thing, or it's hard for you to focus on one thing, or you know, you're always multitasking. It's because you have like this maze runner mind, and a lot of the times you have to be at a quicker pace because your mind, I'm hearing speed. There's something about your development or your skill set. It basically, you're more prone to that lane versus like a slower mundane life. I hope that made sense. It's like you can't be slowed down, or you can't be like bored for long. It's like something you're gonna have to like do. You're gonna have to get into something. You're gonna have to find something. I'm seeing here gray matter again. These are beings who possess more gray matter than white matter, which is dealing with intellect. I'm also hearing spontaneous, so you're a spontaneous thinker. I'm also getting creative, very creative thinker here. It says here also, these are joined perceptions. These abilities, these are joined perceptions. So just know that a lot of the times what you are perceiving is being like, I'm hearing diluted again. Something is being like altered, basically. Okay. I also see here, it's experience. It's an experience. Like I was trying to say, this involuntary act is more so an experience rather than an imagination. Okay. I'm also getting predicting, or you have a very like sharp or crisp, keen prediction ability. So if you are feeling like a sense or some form of like nudge, know that it is your higher, I'm getting like your higher state or your higher mind, your sixth sense trying to alert you of something here. This could even be the around the topic of death here. If you're sensing something regarding like, okay, I feel like somebody's about to die, or like I feel like I'm about to lose someone, or like I feel like they're about to get hurt, or I feel like they're about to choke on that if they eat that, or I feel like that's poisonous, whatever's in that cup, I don't know, it's just not sitting right. You should listen to that, because it's gonna get louder and louder and louder the more you ignore it. I'm also getting that pain, that sensation in your mind. I'm getting like serotonin or oxytocin, something about a chemical imbalance within your mind. It's releasing something which is causing pressure or pain, but it's basically your mind trying to communicate to you, or basically like comprehend what you are perceiving. Your mind could be very fragile, like I said, spongy. I'm also getting young-minded, but it says here your neural pathways. I'm getting something about the way your neurons communicate, or the neurotransmitters. I'm getting something about the way they communicate amongst one another here. It's like you have a mind of your own. Your mind has a mind of its own, okay? It says here at the top of the deck, wow, I can see their darkest fears or secrets. Exactly. This is like key. This is prominent for you, okay? It says here there are 4 types of death. There are 4 stages of death, and I'm getting you are completely aware. You have mastered something here, or this could even be like the knowing of something. It says suicide, natural accidents, homicide, or undetermined deaths. So like I said, you can interpret a lot of, or you can basically decipher how someone died. You can, you know how someone is going to die. It can be significant. I'm also getting, you can predict the age of someone's death. You may have this ability. I'm getting like a guessing game, but it's your truth. It's the truth. I also see here moments of departure. It says providence. Oh, I already read that. I'm sorry. I'm also getting the 6 stages of death. So this could be like, yeah, I see here weight, or like you may realize someone is dropping weight, or you may realize someone is slowing down their mind. I'm also getting brain dead. So you can realize like someone's getting like arthritis, you're like picking up on something, or you're like, okay, this person is like slowly dying here. You know, I'm also getting discernment. Your discernment level is out of this world. Someone's losing hair, or they're twitching their nerves, or they're getting like I'm getting like the Parkinson disease, or the Parkinson disease. I could be saying that wrong, but it's basically like when people are like shaking their nerves. I'm getting like arthritis. You can like decode what's taking place within a person here, or how they're dying, what's causing their death. I'm also getting like cardiac arrest. You have the ability to like prevent something. That's what that that dying wish was about here. It's like if someone can like, or if you can like acknowledge how to prevent it, you should share this. You should help someone here. Yeah, death, literally. It says here, killer instincts found in mankind. Okay. So everyone in this world has a killer instinct within them here. I'm also getting you could be a killer, or there's something within you that, like we said at the very beginning, death manipulation to induce people with a dying disease or some form of like instant death or karma. Something about that here. It says attending one's own funeral. So I'm also getting an energy, literally the Wheel of Fortune. You have the ability to witness your own death or attend your own funeral. It's significant here. I also see here you may be dealing with sickly people or corrupted people. You may also be dealing with poor people or unhealthy people, imbalanced, disconnected, immoral people here. This is why, and there's a reason behind why for everything. There's an objective to every creation. Look at this, death, 4 of Swords here, or a casket. I'm also getting a morgue is significant. A morbid energy as well, being interested in dead bodies or examining. I'm getting an examination of a dead body, or you could be into blood. I'm not getting evil. You're not evil. You're just very curious because you're of it. You're a part of something, or the process of it here. I'm also getting you called it. I'm literally hearing that you called it. I see here Neo brings Trinity back to life. I'm also getting the movie, The Matrix, when Neo put his hand into her heart and he began to pump it, and she resurrected, or she rose. Like, I'm literally getting, you have that ability. The Magician, genuine here. This is real energy. You have the ability to like put your hand upon someone's heart if they're dying, or if they're getting like heartbroken, and just literally bring life into them. Okay. I also see here time-lapsed perception. So you have like a very quick eye. I'm getting like eyes of a cat, or the sixth sense again. If you ever speed up, you know, like a time lapse, if you like speed up an image and eventually it disappears, I'm getting that's like the way you perceive life. Okay. I'm getting hyperactivity as well. Hyperactivity in the mind space of the brain. Okay. I'm also hearing neurological disorder again. Something regarding your past or childhood conflicts or traumas. Maybe like the result. This may be the result of why you think the way that you can, or why your ability is so like profound and crisp. It's because you experienced a lot, or like I said, you may have encountered a lot of near-death experiences here. You survive. You could be a survivor. I'm also getting a wounded warrior again. It says prodigy, and it is a person, typically young, who's endowed with exceptional abilities or qualities. Yeah, exactly. The 7 of Cups to the Hermit, the wise one, or a shaman. You naturally inhabit or possess exceptional abilities or qualities here. Multiple. I'm also getting the number 7. You could have a 7th sense here for some of you. I'm also getting the ability to encounter spirit, or to detect spirits around you, or death. This could be death spirits, sickly spirits, angry spirits, bitter spirits. These spirits latch onto people. You can tell people like what spirit is on their back, or like what they need to like cleanse from them. Yes, here the Empress. This is I'm hearing a sensei, something about a chief, or like a master is significant here. I see here healing hands or a healing presence. You have the ability to bring life into people's life genuinely. I'm also getting walking into a room, people can sense like happiness or extreme joy. I see here ashes to ashes. I'm also getting like cremation is significant here. Something about taboo. Something is taboo or being cremated. Maybe like evil, or it may be against your moral codes. I see here high censored brains. I'm also getting maze runners, or like a cat again. Yeah, I see here devil's playground, and then right behind it precognition. I'm also getting you can sense when like the devil enters the room, or like when a negative spirit is around. I'm getting like smelling, seeing, or like you can just detect like your hairs may stand up. I'm also getting like a web effect here, or a spider. It could be like you have the senses of a spider. They can sense even behind their backs here. You could even have eyes behind your back, or you can just tell, you just know. Yeah, higher cortical function. It says your cortex is involved in higher level processing, memory, exactly, thinking, reasoning, learning, emotions, reflexes, problem solving. This is another highly considerate card here, a message. It says also your items are cursed. I'm also getting theft adhesive. So your items are cursed. Like this is, I'm talking to you here. Your items are cursed because you are basically protected, or it's like some form of like bond or glue around your items or your possessions here. So if someone tries to steal from you or touch your items, there's like some form of like spirit they'll embody or they'll encounter. So people need to be aware of who they're messing with, or messing with. I'm getting like, don't touch what's not yours, or like, you know when you walk into a store and they say you touch it you buy it. Getting like once you touch your things, there's something around it. It's like your items are truly cursed here, but it's like your own, it's like your own essence, you know. There's something about your essence or your protection, like we said. The providence energy here, it's like very sacred. I'm getting sacred. Okay, so be aware of that. Yeah, I see here they have arrived. Okay, I also see here post wail. I'm also getting an ambulance. If you continuously hear alarms or like wailing alarms and it grasp your attention like instantly, that's a sign. You need to be aware of something is taking place, something is happening. Okay, I also see here disposition, a person who inherits qualities of a mind or a character. I'm getting like combat skilled beings here. You're very combative as well. I'm also seeing here the sensibility of a conniver. Okay, listen, you have the sensibility of a conniver. These are people who can basically you're very skilled, or you're very good at being like secretive or mischievous, but you can do it very low. I'm also getting healing people behind their backs, or just, hey, how you doing, touching someone, but you can sense there's something negative on them, or something bad is about to happen to them, but you just hug them, hey, how are you, or hey, nice to meet you, but it's like you're doing something secretively, like you have like an agenda. This is a part of you, I'm telling you. Okay, light, exactly. This is a part of you, where you bring light, life to people. I'm also hearing joy. It says here, this is I saved this for last on purpose. Tutelage through your travels. This is that providence energy again, protection through your travels here. Wherever you go, you're watched. Okay, I'm also getting watched like a hawk, or you may have the perspective of a hawk, of a bird. It can detect anything. Okay, I wanted to save this for last on purpose. I'm also getting an evil transplant. Okay, but I wanted to save this specific message from your ancestors last. It says here, Your life is great. I don't know what it's like to live it though. Okay, so that could be something for you to interpret on your own will here. Your life is great. I don't know what it is to live it though. Okay, or I don't know what it's like to live it. Okay, and then the final message I have, I'm also getting a final chance or final day, someone's final days. Look at the ancestors. So this is a confirmation. Okay, but someone's final days, fingers crossed. I'm also getting you're lucky you made it, or like if it wasn't for me, you know, I'm getting that type of energy. But I do see here you are dealing with people who are counterintuitive, so people who are completely docile. I'm also getting like people who are completely ignorant to like what's taking place inside of them, or what it is to be healthy, or what it is to, you know, like, I don't know, get checkups. Like people are completely like disconnected from getting like health is wealth. These are your ancestors. Okay, health is wealth. People are completely like disconnected. I'm also hearing discontentment, like people don't care about what's going on inside of them, or people don't care about themselves. It says do what I say. I'm also getting if they don't take this message or this warning, if they don't take heed to the message, let it be. I'm literally getting let death seize them. Okay, legit. Final card, I see here indigenous, and I see here I ain't no killer but no push me. One more. Yeah, only you have access. Exactly. Okay, this is a part of your contract. And then it says exalted anatomy. Okay, peace.